Okay, hello everyone. We got the queue for Brayflox's Longstop, so we're just gonna hop right into this. And I also just happened to be right next to grass raptors, which were part of the hunting log for my grand company, so I did that off screen. But this just happened to be right next to where I ended the video last time, so. Brayflox's Longstop. So this is is this is our first open air dungeon, I think. Politali was indoors, Sastasha was in a cave. Yeah, we don't have access to Chi, so unfortunately we don't have access to Raitan or Katan. Alright, where are we going? And looks like we have an Archivist in here rather than a Summoner. Which is kind of strange, like, basically just means they haven't been to their job or their quest person since level 30, because there's no really requirements for unlocking jobs anymore. It's basically just reach level 30 and have done the class quests. Before it used to be you needed a subclass to level 15 as well in order to unlock it, but they've done away with that now. Being able to multi-dot definitely is really good for Arcanist slash Summoner slash Scholar as well. I think you should have Bane at this level too. Alright, we need the key from up here. Goblin Pathfinder. Yeah, there's Bane. Somebody has Bane. I miss having dots. There's actually quite a few side things you can do in this dungeon. Basically, there's goblins you can save, and if you save them in time, they'll drop chests, and those chests have a pretty good chance of dropping ethereal grade gear. So it is worth doing if you want it, but I usually just follow the tank, so yeah. Alright. Missed it just barely. Definitely want to kill the ads here first. Again. Bane is really good here. I wish I had Katan. We do actually want to kill this set. We can probably ignore the last set just because the boss will be almost dead by then. poisoned by something. That's fun. Okay. Yeah, I kind of figured this Arcanist wasn't controlling their pet. That's basically what happened right there. The Emerald Carbuncle has a pushback attack. We can just ignore these ads. I say we, but I don't think the Arcanist was attacking them anyway. And there we go. Steel axe. Bardiche? But steel axe. I have no intention of leveling Marauder / Warrior on this character, so I'll pass. Kinda sucks how we spent the last video getting our second Mudra, and then we're not actually able to use it in this dungeon. Yeah, we got some high potions. Great. I am so glad. So the thing about this dungeon in particular is that the last boss is the first real challenge, I think, when it comes to healers. And I'm talking about this like as it was pre Stormblood, because I haven't really done this dungeon since Stormblood has launched. But healers tend to have problems with the last boss because he casts poison a lot, and if you're constantly Isuna-ing or cleansing the poison, you'll find yourself running low on MP. And White Mage previously used to be the job that had the most MP problems. Now it's the job that has the least amount of MP problems. It's kind of funny how it ended up that way in Stormblood. But yeah, MP management isn't as tight as it used to be. So there's a couple side paths we can take. I don't think we're going to take them, but if you do take them and kill the enemies in time, we can get free gear, or free chests at the least. Looks like we're doing this one. Free chests that have a chance at free gear, I guess, or potions, because we need more potions. Chest here, what we got? Oh, look at that. Tank gear. Also slash Dragoon gear. Yeah, there's actually 4 bosses in this dungeon. The first boss drops an ethereal grade weapon. And then the next 3 bosses drop the actual dungeon set for this area. And so this is actually a really good dungeon if you're looking to gear up, because there's just so many chests with possible gear for you. We didn't save the goblin in time, so no chest here. We have the ad that just spawned. Now the ad actually runs around the arena, so I don't actually bother attacking it until it stops. But yeah, we should be attacking the ad once it does stop. There we go. I mean, at least the Scholar is helping DPS the ad. Like how my TP is basically unfazed. I remember when TP used to be an issue. Nowadays, TP is only an issue if you're having to AoE a lot as a physical DPS. Like, it used to be a really big problem in A Realm Reborn and Heaven's Word. So infantry is the Disciple of War set. Battle Mages is the magic set, and then I think Cavalry is what the tank set is called. And you get one piece for the second, third, and fourth bosses. So big open room here, lots of side paths. You can actually sneak around quite a few enemies if you're careful here. Or you can pull like this guy did. Like on purpose too. I don't get what this Arcanist's issue is. He's quick to pull stuff, but also doesn't want to attack ads. I don't know. So we actually need to be heading to the right. There's the boss room right there. And there's a lot of enemies in this big room, and it's really up to you how you want to approach it. I mean, if you really wanted the XP, back in the day, there used to be a lot of groups who would kill everything in here for the XP. Or you can just take the path of least resistance, try your best to avoid all the patrols, and just hug the wall. There we go. There he goes again. Players like that actually really irritate me, but I don't want to like start like trash talking somebody on the Let's Play, so I'm like trying not to let it bother me too much. And honestly, it doesn't matter that much. It's like it's a low-level dungeon. Now actually, this boss does occasionally encase somebody in a bubble, and you do want to break those people out of the bubbles really fast, because restricts their damage quite a bit, and they can't move, and that just happened to be me. And I don't think the Arcanist is going to attack this bubble, because he hasn't been attacking any other ads, so. Got the bubble again, twice in a row. That's fun. Now, thankfully, you can actually attack the bubble from inside, but you do have less damage. And actually, the actual boss of the dungeon should be dropping down soon as well. Ayatar, there he is, knocks us back, and he actually kills the boss for us, which is funny. Off he goes. Battle Mage gloves now. That's fun. No gear for me. So there's actually a side pass with a chest in this room. And that chest has a chance of spawning a class specific ring. And it's nothing particularly special. It's a unique ring, and there's one for each of the original classes from A Realm Reborn. One ring for each, and it's only wearable by those classes as well. And I don't know why. It's the only instance of having job-specific jewelry in the game, or I guess class-specific, because it is classes, not the jobs. And that has a chance of spawning in the chest off to the side in this room. But there's nothing really particularly special about it. It's just as good as any other ring around the same level. Oh, got a patrol on us. Is there anything over there? No, I don't think so. I actually don't think there's actually anything over there. It's just a path for for the patrol to go down. Yeah, but the path to our left right now, that's where you can actually see the Quarrel. He's actually guarding that chest that has the chance of spawning the ring. And then to our right is actually the door that leads to the boss. So we're actually really close to the end already. And besides the poison, there's actually a mechanic here that can be tough for some tanks. And that's, he'll drop poison puddles. Like, he'll target random people and shoot poison at them, spit poison at them. That's funny, telling the Arcanist to pick a job. That is actually helpful. It gives the job crystal does give you quite a big boost. But anyways, he drops poison puddles at random people, and if he's standing in a poison puddle, it will actually heal him. So, and you can actually out DPS the healing, although it just makes the fight way longer. And if both your DPS aren't well geared and well equipped, you actually will have a really hard time out DPS in the healing in general. So really important that you don't you position the boss in a way that he isn't in any of the poison puddles to heal. So I guess this is the real first boss that has tricky mechanics for tanks and healers. Like everything else has been fairly straightforward. I guess you had like lamps in Hawk Manor to deal with, but that wasn't that bad. Also, that line attack that the boss shoots out, it comes out really fast, like faster than any other AoE ability that you would have been used to by now. So lots of tanks actually have a hard time dodging it. I remember I used to have a tank in this dungeon back when in A Realm Reborn, and he had a terrible time trying to dodge these. I don't know if he just had bad latency or whatever, but we wiped so many times on this boss because he kept dying to that. But overall, this dungeon isn't that bad. I think the next dungeon, which is actually an optional dungeon, which is the Sunken Temple of Karn, is actually a lot more mechanically difficult, and that's really the first time where mechanics start to become really important in dungeons. Now he's actually still in the poison puddle. You can tell because he has the regen tick by the scholar and the Arcanist's dots. Yeah. Alright, now he's out of it. And I can't really do it because I'm melee, but as ranged, I actually like to stand next to the poison puddles themselves. That way, if he does target me for the poison puddle, then it just gets put next to an already existing area that we're already avoiding anyway. Like moving into a completely open space, like the Scholar just did, can make it so that it becomes difficult to have any safe spots if the fight prolongs for too long. But I think we'll be fine. Like, we just got LB2. This thing should be dead. There we go. And we leveled up. Perfect. We totally need another level. And we got the Battle Mage's robe. Oh, I got goat. Look at that. That's a roll action, though. Ooh, we've got dripping blades. That will actually increase our damage quite a bit. Yeah, it's 20%, so 15% just free damage right there. So it looks like we did not get any piece of gear, so looks like you just have to grind it out the old-fashioned way for these dungeons. I guess it starts in Heavensward when you start getting free pieces of gear, which, you know, that's fine. It's actually not that difficult to obtain low-level gear. And I feel like gear in Heavensward onward matters a lot more. It's kind of unfortunate they didn't apply that you get a free piece of gear at the end of a dungeon thing to the A Realm Reborn leveling dungeons, but oh well. Oh well. Gabi Gouda. All this for cheese. All this for cheese. The things we do for cheese, indeed. So let's go ahead and teleport back to Costa del Sol. And now that we're level 36, actually, we have the ability to go do that dungeon I was talking about, the Sunken Temple of Karn. It's an optional dungeon, so the story isn't going to introduce it to you, and you actually pick it up in Horizon, you know, right outside the Waking Sands. there'll be an NPC there, and you'll have a side quest that unlocks it. Indeed. Oh, looks like we have some more side quests to do. What's the next thing? Isn't he? Yeah. All right. We'll save that for another video, but we'll go ahead and pick up these side quests. Why not? Like, there's a whole tangent where you have to go grab wine from Wineport, and there's a little, basically sends us to Wineport, and there's a bunch of stuff we can do there. But I'm actually gonna go ahead and grab this stuff. See, I knew there was a quest that had us killing buffalo. See? Efficiency. Show incomplete. These are on Bloodshore. Quickerns, really? On the Bloodshore? Oh. I know there's Quickerns like over there by the ferry. I guess we'll find out. What? What did I click? I clicked the makeshift bomb. Hello, Mr. Kobolds. So nice having other ninjutsus to use other than just Fuma. Oh, you cast a vulnerability down. That's annoying. So, wants to kill Colibris, which are actually in the cave down there. Quickerns. Huh. I know there's Quickerns over here, I'm sure. But we were just there for the Grand Company log earlier, so I'm kind of confused. Destroy these now. Oh, blaze spikes, my favorite. I forgot that bomb enemies could have spikes too. So actually, let's go check this out. Oh, those are kobolds. Quickerns. Where are the Quickerns? Oh, I know what the Quickerns are. Quickerns are like right here, over where Garlock's lair is. I think that person's doing a leave. This detonator isn't gonna do that much, is it? Yeah. Well, that person's about to die. Yeah, I'm just gonna stand a detonator. Go get these buffaloes. Also, totally have our chocobo out. Make this thing go a little faster. Looks like we completed that hunting log. What else do we need? We need the quiggerns, and then these are in outer. It's also outer. That's also outer. Central. Up here's where the quiggerns are. Garlock is actually one of the S-rank hunts. One of the easier ones to spawn. I don't actually recall what the spawn conditions are, but it's one of the more commonly spawned S-ranks. Yeah, here are the quiggerns. Actually pull them away. There we go. Got that hunting log done, and that's all we need in Eastern Lenosha. That's upper. These are in Karn itself. Yeah. Should be good on hunting logs for a while. You have even more for me. Sweet. Love being overleveled. You have more too. Goodness. Also, I just realized my food wore off. I should probably eat some more. It's not lupus. Costa del Sol was actually a really popular fate farming zone, just because for like the early 30s and late 20s, people really liked coming here for fates. So it's not lupus. Fighting cancer is actually a really memorable fate. It's actually a real pain to fight if you didn't have a good tank and actual healers. And when it comes to fate farming, I was never a huge fan of it. At least not in parties. Like I like to fate farm alone. So I would actually avoid areas like popular areas like Costa del Sol for fate farming. And I would actually I'd go to like places like Camp Tranquil or something and do leaves and stuff while waiting for fates to spawn over there. I don't know what it is. I didn't really like doing party fates. It felt weird to me. Oh, there's cancer over there. Actually, please don't aggro me, because I'd rather not. And actually, beating this gives you a title and I think a minion of some sort. Oh, do something with this still, I guess. Oh wait, we need a... Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Yeah. Okay. This might be problematic. I'm definitely not gonna be able to get this potion off with something else attacking me. Alright, it's casting something. Ooh, we dodged it. There we go. That. Look at the gold perch tower. Oh, fate failed. I wasn't even trying, but thanks for making me feel guilty. Game. Oh man, there's a fate up here. It's actually like half done. Oh, that's just from the NPCs. Well, why don't we finish what we started, or what they started rather? We have to sink down to 35 to do it. Well, if it was that easy that NPCs could get it down that far, why not? And it's things like this why I wonder why I'm so overleveled for stuff. I like how this guard's just sitting here at this tower. There's a yellow jacket over there on his knees. There's quickerns all over the tower and he just doesn't care. Just sitting there with his arms crossed like, yep, nothing to see here. This should be the last quicker. There we go. Free 7400 EXP. Just climb this entire tower. at the top yet? Nope. There we go. Wait, is that the sightseeing log, or is this where we're actually supposed to look out from? Yeah, I think this is where we're supposed to look out from. Oops, knocked my knuckle on the desk there. Can I just jump off? Like, there's open space right here. Come on. Alright, make sure there's no enemies down there, but yeah. Alright. Head back to Costa del Sol. I was not actually expecting there to be this many side quests. I thought they popped up later, like after a later point in the main story. Are these two Lalafels trying to woo this Mikyote? 50 and 5. You're 55? Holy crap. Yes, I found your medals. You're welcome. That's a hefty reward. I wish someone paid me $3,600 to go pick up some medals. Guess I'll pick up the sleeping potion since I already have some. You're sure having me do all your dirty work, aren't you? Oh wow, this place looks so much more beautiful when it's not raining. Although rain does has its charm. Like actually, I live in Portland, Oregon, in the United States, and it rains quite often over here. So I'm actually really used to rain, and rain can be kind of nice and soothing in its own way. Yeah, don't mind me. I'm just inside this huge crab. Man, just thinking of all the seafood this place must have. I actually really like seafood too. Like, again, I live in Portland, Oregon. It's actually next to the coast, so we have a lot of different seafood restaurants and stuff that are fairly local. It's actually really nice. Okay, finally. Okay, what are we going to do in the next video? So we have a few options actually. I've been wanting to take a break from stuff and level Archer and Bard and do that. So we could start on that. We could continue with the main story, of course, and we could also go and unlock and do Sunken Temple of Karn, which is the next optional dungeon, which is actually within our level range for once. So I don't know. I guess we'll figure that out next time. I'm gonna actually take a seat over here this time. Unfortunately, you don't sell any seafood. But yeah, so that was Brayflox's Longstop and some side quest over here in Costa del Sol. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Not sure what it's gonna be about, but guess you'll find out when I do. Sayonara. Bye bye.